Hi everyone, welcome to Hypopressives with Alice. I'm Alice. Today we're going to be doing a dynamic fascia release using a ball if you've got one or a cushion. It's going to be a little bit different today. We're going to do some intuitive fascia release, which should be really fun and I hope you enjoy it. If you're a complete beginner, head down into the description. There are some ways we can help you there. But if you're confident with your own practice, let's get going. So we'll just pop the ball to the side just to start off with. You can either come and sit in cross-legs position or you can stand up for this one. And what we're going to do is reach up on the left side and then just stretch out our side here. Just a little warm up before we get going. So just come over as far as feels comfortable. Make sure you're still sitting on the floor there. Just some nice breaths into the side there. Lovely. And then we're going to switch over, so reaching up on the right side, sliding out on the left and coming over to here. Lovely, couple of nice big breaths here, into that free side. Okay, lovely, so we're going to come down onto the floor into bridge position here. So just make sure your feet aren't too far ahead. Because when you come up, you're going to want to have your knees pretty much above your ankles there. Make sure you're nice and lengthened on the floor, facing towards the ceiling. We're going to have our hands in the low V position to start off with. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. 360 breath all the way through the rib cage. And exhale. Lovely, and then one more here. Nice slow exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs. So we're going to tip up and draw up. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to push the right knee forwards, stretching through here. And then slowly coming to the other side, so pushing the left leg forwards there, the left knee. If you've got breath left, you want to do the right one again. And then back onto the left there. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale and exhale, come down. Lovely. And again, inhale and exhale. Breathing all the way through your rib cage. And exhale. And then one more here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs. So you're going to tip up and draw up again through the knees. And then again, we're going to push the right knee forwards, really stretching through on this side here. Then we're going to do the other side as well, pushing the left knee forwards. It's fine if this side drops down. And then again, pushing the right knee forwards. And then the left here. This should feel really, really nice. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, come down. And then we're going to do one more. So inhale and exhale. Lovely. One more breath here. Nice slow exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So we're going to tip up and draw up. And then again, pushing forwards with the right knee. Really stretching through on that side. Hold that there for a little bit longer. And then we'll do the other one. Lovely. Feels so good, doesn't it? And then come back to neutral. Inhale, exhale, come down. And then if you've got a ball, if you just want to pop it behind your pelvis here, and we're going to do the same just with the ball. So we're going to stretch the knees forwards there and just use the ball just to give you that stability, but also just let your pelvis sort of move as, yeah, kind of intuitively feels good. Okay, lovely. So inhale, exhale, breathing all the way through your rib cage, and exhale, and then one more here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs. So we're going to bring the hands so they're overlapping here, bring them to the top, and then start to push the right knee forwards. You'll feel like you're dropping down on the left side, that's fine. And then the left knee forwards there. Keep a little bit of a stretch through the arms. Lovely. And then back onto the left as well. And then inhale, exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So bring the arms up into the top V position this time. And then again, pushing forwards with the right knee. Really feel that stretch there with the vacuum. Should feel really good. Over onto the other side, pushing forwards with the left knee there. Lovely. And then inhale. Exhale, bring your arms down. And we'll do one more set here. So 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so arms coming all the way to the top. Pushing forward with the right knee. Really lovely stretch there. Pushing forwards with the other knee there. And again, you can come back onto the right side and the left side if that feels good. And then inhale and exhale, bring the arms down again. So we're just going to do a little bit of a pelvic mobility exercise. So we're just going to drop the pelvis down to the front here. You can move the ball a little bit if you can feel that. Then we're going to sort of roll over the ball, drop down here and lift up at the front. And then we're going to come from side to side, so dropping the right side down and the left side down. So we're going to do that on the vacuum, see how you enjoy it. You might like the feeling. If you would just prefer to breathe through, that's also fine. Okay, so inhale, exhale. One more breath here. And exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So we're going to drop down at the front here. So rolling sort of forwards. And then we're going to bring the pelvis up at the front. So lowering down into the floor. And then we're going to go over to the right. So dropping the pelvis down on that side. Dropping down on the other side. And if you've still got a little bit of breath left there, you can roll forwards and back again, and then come back into the starting position. Okay, so again, we're going to do 2 breaths. Nice big breath in. And exhale. And then one more breath all the way through the rib cage. Nice slow exhale. And then hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so we're going to come forwards there. Lifting up at the front, rolling sort of over the ball. And then we're going to come back into the starting position. Drop down on the right side. So you can really sort of roll over the ball there if you want to. On to the other side there. Lovely. Back into the neutral. If you want to drop down at the front, through at the back as well, that's fine. And then what we're going to do for our last position is a little side stretch here. So if it feels comfortable to you, just pop the ball underneath your side here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to breathe into the free side there. You can just bring your knees up towards you there. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs here. It's going to feel quite different. If you are happy with how it feels, just go with it. It's quite a different dynamic through the vacuum. And then when you're ready to take a breath in, we're going to inhale and exhale. And then we're going to do one more breath here. And exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs. Lovely, feel that stretch as well through the arms there. Legs are actually just nice and relaxed in this position. You can dorsiflex your ankles if you want to. And then inhale when you're ready. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. So just bring the ball or the cushion with you, pop it under On the other side, and then we're just going to reach up the arms there. Okay, super. So inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Lovely, keep lengthening through the arms there. Super. And then we're going to do one more set, just 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. And exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs here. Feel that length through the arms. Feel that little different dynamic through the vacuum there. And then inhale when you're ready. And if you just want to come up, and we'll just do a little side stretch on each side just to finish. So reaching up on the left side and stretching through. Just a couple of nice slow breaths. Lovely. And then coming up on the right side and over. Lovely, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know how you got on in the comments, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, bye.